Hi Stephen, could you give me a brief description about the cars and their history?
Yes, this is a 1972 MGB GT which was restored in the late 1990s. It's an absolutely standard car, no modifications at all apart from an electric fan. It's only done since 1999 23,000 miles, so genuine miles. I've owned that one for 5 years. This one is a very unique car. It's one of 4 development cars produced by the MG Rover factory in 1990. It was a prototype for the MGR V8, which was aimed at reintroducing the MG sports car back to the public. They only made 4 of these. This is number 2. Number 1 was taken apart because they didn't like the look of it. Some of the development car number 1 parts are in this car. Development car number 3 was sold last year and is now on the continent. And number 4 was used in the crash testing. So this remains the only one in the UK that's still on the road. It's got a V8 or Range Rover engine in it, 3.9 Range Rover engine. The bodywork is a heritage shell of an MGB Roadster. But all the running gear is a prototype for the RV8 sports car. It originated as a 1978 MGB GT. That was used as a donor car, but the only thing left of that car is the back axle. Everything else is brand new and totally new to the motor industry. But some bits of the car were picked up out of the bit box at the Rover factory. So you'll find, for example, that the heater controls are from a Sherpa van. The disc brakes are off an Austin Princess. So it's got all sorts of bits and bobs of old Rover cars all rolled into one prototype. So it's a very unusual and very rare historical car.
So how long have you owned the cars?
This one I've only owned for 6 weeks. So I've only just bought it. I'm doing some cosmetic work on it just to bring it up to scratch. But otherwise it's exactly as it came out of the Rover factory, warts and all. It's spent a lot of time behind the Arctic Circle being tested for running in cold weather. So it's had no modifications since it left Rover. It's just as it came out. But it does need 1 or 2 things which are being replaced, but only like with like. So it will be retained as a development car. A GT 5 years, and it's maintained by my nephew, who is a mechanic at Shakespeare Motors in Eccles, and they restored it in the 1990s. They will also be looking after this vehicle as well, because they've got a keen interest in classic cars. So, and you can tell they've done a good job by the condition of the vehicle, really.
Well, thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you. Nice to talk to you. Thanks.
Thank you.